108 names of Srila Prabhupada. Ashtotara Shatam Vakshye Prabhupadasya Vaibhavam Vaishnava Pritaye Gyopi Kripaya Tasya Sambhavam. For the pleasure of the Vaishnavas, I shall recite the 108 names of Srila Prabhupada. Although I am completely ignorant, this is possible by his mercy. Nityananda Kripa Patrash Chaitanya Nanda Vardhana Advaita Nugraha Prapto Rupa Sanatana Shaya. Srila Prabhupada is a vessel of Lord Nityananda's mercy and increases Lord Chaitanya's bliss by spreading his movement throughout the world. He received Advaita Acharya's blessings and took shelter of Rupa and Sanatana Goswami. In this verse, 4 first names of Srila Prabhupada are mentioned. Nityananda Kripa Patra, one who is a vessel of Lord Nityananda's mercy. Second, Chaitanya Nandavardhana, one who increases Lord Chaitanya's bliss. Advaita Nugraha Prapta, one who has received Advaita Acharya's blessings. Rupa Sanatana Shaya, one who has taken shelter of Rupa and Sanatana Goswami. Gyana Vigyana Sampana, shrimad-bhagavatottama, Chakravarti Pada Samrat, Puranarka Dayochala. He possesses the fullness of knowledge and the wisdom of its practice. Unsurpassed among the devoted scholars of Shrimad-bhagavatam, in his purports he follows in the footsteps of Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura. Thus, he is like the eastern horizon, where the sun-like Purana, Shrimad-bhagavatam, has arisen, and he is like an emperor at whose feet all kings pay homage. In this verse, the following names of Srila Prabhupada are mentioned. Gyana Vigyana Sampana, one who has attained complete knowledge and the experience of its practice. Shrimad-bhagavatottama, the best among devotees or the best among the scholars of Shrimad-bhagavatam. Chakravarti Pada, one at whose feet all emperors pay homage, or one who follows Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura. Samraj, emperor who conquered the world by his books. Puranarka Dayochala, the horizon where the sun-like Purana Shrimad-bhagavatam has risen. Bhakti Siddhanta Shadavan, Bhakti Vinoda Vakya Krit, Bhakti Rasamrita Pragyo, Bhakti Vedanta Tattvavid. Filled with deep faith in Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura, Srila Prabhupada fulfilled the prophecy by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura regarding the spread of Lord Chaitanya's movement throughout the world. He is a true knower of the ocean of nectarian mellows of devotional service, and therefore he is called Bhaktivedanta, one who knows the highest truth regarding the science of Bhakti. In this verse, the next 5 names of Srila Prabhupada are mentioned. Bhaktisiddhanta Shadavan, one who has firm faith in Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura, or one who is full of faith in Bhaktisiddhanta, the ultimate conclusion of the science of devotional service. Bhaktivinoda Vakyakrit, one who fulfilled the prophecy of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura, made in 1885 regarding the spread of Lord Chaitanya's movement throughout the world. Bhakti Rasamrita Pragya, one who is a true knower of Bhakti Rasa, or the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu by Rupa Goswami. Bhakti Vedanta, one who perfectly knows the science of Bhakti, which is the essence of the Vedas. 14. Tattvavid, one who knows the truth. Shri Chaitanya Marataru Navaskanda Padarshaka, Shishya Prashisha Vikyatash Chandrodita Graha Iva. Srila Prabhupada revealed a new branch of the immortal tree of Lord Chaitanya to the world. Glorified among his disciples and the disciples of his disciples, he shines like a rising moon among the stars. In this verse, the following 3 names of Srila Prabhupada are mentioned. Shri Chaitanya Marataru Navaskanda Padarshaka, one who revealed to the world a new branch of the immortal tree of Lord Chaitanya. Shishya Prashisha Vikyata, one who is glorified by his disciples and the disciples of his disciples. It means the next generations of the disciplic succession. Chandrodita, a rising moon among the stars, his disciples. Svagrantha Sanivishtaya, Namo Bhagavataya Te, Samvat Shastra Vivadaya, Nirupadhi Kripakrite. We offer our respectful obeisances unto you, the living embodiment of Shrimad-bhagavatam, who is personally present in his books. By reconciling the contradictions between different scriptures, out of his causeless mercy, Srila Prabhupada gives a perfect vision to all people, revealing the absolute truth. In this verse, the following names of Srila Prabhupada are mentioned. Swagranta Sanivishta, one who has entered and is always present in his books. Bhagavata, a devotee who is completely absorbed in service to the Lord, or a person who reveals the science of Shrimad-bhagavatam and is non-different from Shrimad-bhagavatam. Samvat Shastra Vivada, one who resolves the contradictions between different scriptures. Nirupadhi Kripa Krit, one who gives causeless mercy. Vande Saraswati Devam, Paschatya Desha Tarinam, Krishna Preshtham Su Karunyam, Gauravani Pracharinam. I bow to you, a servant of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura, the savior of the Western world. Srila Prabhupada is full of great mercy. He is Krishna's dear servant, and he ceaselessly preaches Lord Chaitanya's teachings. In this verse, the following 5 names of Srila Prabhupada are mentioned. Saraswati Deva, a servant of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura. Paschatya Deshatarin, one who saves the Western countries. Krishna Preshtha, one who is very dear to Lord Krishna. Sukarunya, very merciful. Gauravani Pracharin, one who spreads Lord Chaitanya's teachings. This word is also found in the pranava mantra of Srila Prabhupada, as well as other words in this verse. Adhyatma Kovido Vidvan, Veda Shadanga Paraga, Deshakala Vibhagagya, Siddhantan Buddhitaraka. Srila Prabhupada is a master of spiritual science, a sage who perfectly knows the 6 auxiliary sciences of the Vedas. He knows all the subtleties of applying the principles of religion according to time and circumstances, and therefore he is like a bright star that guides seekers of truth through the boundless ocean of philosophical teachings. This verse presents the next 5 names of Srila Prabhupada. 27th, Adhyatma Kovida, fully conversant in spiritual knowledge. Vidwan, a sage. Veda Shadanga Paraga, one who has crossed the ocean of studying the 6 divisions of the Vedas. 30. Desha Kala Vibhagagya, one who knows how to act according to place, time, and circumstances. Siddhantam Buddhitaraka, one who is like a star or captain who shows the way in the ocean of Vedic philosophy. Paropakara Samyuktam, Mantropasaka Kirtitam, Senapaktim Hi Bhaktanam, Naomi Tvam Rushavam. Srila Prabhupada is a glorified spiritual general who worships the Lord by chanting the Maha Mantra, having dedicated himself to this supreme activity for the benefit of others. In this verse, we find another 4 names of Srila Prabhupada. Paropakara Samyukta, one who is engaged in service for the benefit of others, preaching spiritual knowledge. Mantropasaka, one who worships the Lord with the mantra, the Maha Mantra, and teaches it to others. Senapati Bhakta, a devotee general. Urushava, one whose fame is known throughout the world. Prahlada Bhava Samyukto Durvinito Habitavan, Tadvirya Gayane Magno Bhagavat Priya Atmavan. Srila Prabhupada, you appeared in this world by divine order. You are filled with Prahlada Maharaja's fearless mood of devotion and compassion. Your mind is always absorbed in spreading the glories of the Lord, and therefore you are his dearest servant. In this verse, we find several names of Srila Prabhupada connected with the personality of Prahlada Maharaja as well. Prahlada Bhava Samyukta, one who is endowed with the mood of Prahlada Maharaja. Durvinita, one who was brought into the material world for a special purpose. Abhitavan, fearless. Tadvirya Gayana Magna, one whose consciousness is absorbed in chanting or preaching the glories of the Supreme Lord. Atmavan, one who is on the spiritual platform, or one who is like the super soul in his equal treatment of all. Paramakinchana Sheshtha, Eka Priya Sukhrittamaha, Varabhaya Pradonityam, Agyana Timirandaha. Srila Prabhupada is the best among the saints devoid of material attachments. He always bestows the highest blessings and fearlessness, is destroying the darkness of ignorance, and therefore he is the foremost friend of all living beings. Next, 4 names of Srila Prabhupada. Paramakinchana Sheshtha, the best among those who have no material attachments. Eka Priya Sukhrittama, the first, dearest friend of everyone. Varabhaya Prada, one who bestows blessings and fearlessness. The spiritual master. Agyana Timirandaha, one who dispels the darkness of ignorance. Kshatriyam Brahmanishtam Cha, Sarvaguna Ratnavalim, Abhaya Charanam Vande, Prabhupadam Kritanjali. He is the one who perfectly knows the goal of the Vedas and has unflinching faith in the Supreme Lord and is therefore like a necklace of all the highest qualities. His original name is Abhay Charan, one who has obtained fearlessness at the feet of the Lord. With the folded palms, we bow before Srila Prabhupada, at whose feet all the spiritual masters of the world reside. In this verse, next names of Srila Prabhupada are mentioned. Kshatriya, one who has an understanding of the Vedas received through the chain of Guru Parampara. Brahmanishtha, one who is on the spiritual platform and has unflinching faith in the Supreme Lord, Parabrahman. Sarvaguna Ratnavali, a precious necklace of all the highest qualities. Abhay Charan, one who has attained fearlessness at the feet of the Lord. Prabhupada, one at whose feet all the Prabhus, spiritual masters, reside. Shachisuta Priya Tulyas, Sa Ichha Balavan Sama, Sanyasa Krit Vadanyoya, Shakya Vesha Stu Vishuta. Srila Prabhupada is always dear to Lord Chaitanya and, being equally disposed to the conditions of material existence, is impartial and most generous in preaching his message. His desires have the power to be fulfilled because they come from the Lord himself. Throughout the world, he is considered an empowered representative of the Lord, a Shakya Vesha Avatara. In this verse, next names of Srila Prabhupada are mentioned. Shachisuta Priya, one who is dear to Shachisuta or Chaitanya. Tulya, one who relates equally to all living beings. Ichha Balavan, one whose desire has the power to be fulfilled, because it is not different from the desire of the Lord. Sama, one who looks equally upon the favorable and unfavorable conditions of the material world. Sannyasa Krit, one who has accepted sannyasa for the sake of widespread preaching of Lord Chaitanya's message. Vadanya, generous in preaching the highest truth to all conditioned souls. Shakya Vesha, endued with divine power. Vishuta, one whose fame is known worldwide. Sarva Shastrartha Tatvagya, Brahmanda Brahmi Bhagyada, Nishtita Paramodara, Sthitadir Muni Pungava. Srila Prabhupada has an unwavering mind like a great sage. Knowing the confidential essence of all Shastras and having impeccable faith in the path of Bhakti, he is the most generous well-wisher to the living entities wandering the universe, because he creates their fortunate destiny. Next, names of Srila Prabhupada. Sarva Shastratha Tatvagya, one who knows the confidential essence of all Shastras. Brahmanda Brahmi Bhagyada, one who creates a fortunate destiny for living beings wandering the universe. Nishkita, one who has deep knowledge and faith. Paramodara, most generous in preaching the divine message. Sthitadhi, a personality with an unwavering mind and determination. Muni Pungava, the best of sages. Krishna Nirbada Hridayo, Mukundan Gri Nishevaka, Khadha Vyadha Krita Gyashcha, Bhuta Bhavana Bhavanaha. Srila Prabhupada's heart is completely dedicated to the service of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, Mukunda. He chases rhinoceroses. It means pursues high spiritual goals, and he is always grateful. 65th name, Krishna Nirbada Hridaya, one who is bound to Krishna in the core of his heart. Mukundan Grinishevaka, a servant of the lotus feet of Mukunda, Lord Krishna. Khadga Vyadga, one who chases rhinoceroses. Kritagya, one who is grateful, both to his spiritual predecessors and to his disciples. Bhuta Bhavana Bhavana, completely absorbed in service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Jaladute Bhavati Tam, Amulya Ratnadayakam, Mrityujaya Mahatmam Tvam, Naomi Mrito Pakalpitam, We offer our obeisances to you, a great soul who crossed the ocean to give everyone the priceless gifts of spiritual knowledge and devotion. Srila Prabhupada, you have conquered death, and therefore those who consider you dead are mistaken. The next names of Srila Prabhupada. Bhavatita, one who crossed the ocean, either the Atlantic Ocean or the ocean of material existence. Amulya Ratnadayaka, one who bestows matchless gifts. Mrityujaya, one who conquered death or overcame material existence. Mahatma, a great soul, one who has taken shelter of the internal energy of the Lord. Mritopakalpita, one who is mistakenly considered dead. Yadyap Agyata Mahatmyo, Dhruvo Tvarita Vikrama, Bahumandira Nirmata, Radha Damodaraskhita. The great glory of Srila Prabhupada is not yet fully revealed. Moving with great speed, he opens many temples all over the world, though he always resides in the Radha Damodara temple in Vrindavan. Next, four names of Srila Prabhupada. Name 75. Agyata Mahatmya, one whose greatness still awaits worldwide recognition. 76. Tvarita Vikrama, one who moves with great speed. Bahumandira Nirmata, the creator of many temples. Radha Damodaraskhita, one who always resides in the Radha Damodara temple in Vrindavan. Paramaradha Ko Nityam, Bhakti Shastra Pravartaka, Bhakti Vaibhava Sampanno, Bhakti Vedanta Samprada. Srila Prabhupada, full of knowledge and wisdom regarding the process of bhakti, is always engaged in the highest method of worshipping the Supreme Lord, spreading the scriptures about the science of devotional service, revealing its greatness to people. Paramaradhaka, the name which means one who is engaged in the highest method of worshipping the Supreme Lord, preaching his message in the material world filled with difficulties. Bhakti Shastra Pravartaka, one who is engaged in spreading the science of bhakti. Bhakti Vaibhava Sampanna, full of knowledge of the greatness of the science of bhakti. Bhakti Vedanta Samprada, one who fully reveals the ultimate imports of the Vedas regarding the supremacy of bhakti. Achyuta Gotra Prabhava, So Kila Sadhu Sammata, Bhagavatottama Namna, Swamiji Sethipalaka. A true representative of the Achyuta Gotra, Srila Prabhupada is recognized by all the saints. Although he is a devotee of the highest level, his first disciples simply and respectfully called him Swamiji. He personally delivered Mr. Sethi. Achyuta Gotra Prabhava, one who appeared in the Achyuta Gotra, community of devotees. Akila Sadhu Sammata, one who is recognized by all saints. Bhagavatottama, the highest among devotees. Swamiji, an honorable title for a spiritual master. Sethi Palaka, one who protected Mr. Sethi. Divya Gyana Prakashaya, Karuna Sindave Stute, Vairagya Vidya Charyaya, Namo Bhavatu Sattvate. We offer our respectful obeisances to Srila Prabhupada, a pure devotee, a spiritual master, and an ocean of mercy, who manifests divine knowledge and provides an example of true renunciation. Next, four names of Srila Prabhupada. Divya Gyana Prakasha, one who bestows divine knowledge. Karuna Sindhu, an ocean of mercy. Vairagya Vidyacharya, one who established the science of higher renunciation and knowledge. Sattvat, a pure devotee. Karunikashti Tikshushcha, Sarva Bhuta Suhrit Sada, Shanta Ajata Shatrushcha, Sadhushcha Sadhu Bhushanaha. Srila Prabhupada, a true sadhu, can be recognized by the fact that he is tolerant, merciful, and friendly to all living beings. He has no enemies, he is peaceful, faithful to the scriptures, and his qualities are sublime. Next, names of Srila Prabhupada, which can be found in the third canto of Shrimad-bhagavatam in the teachings of Lord Kapila. Karunika, merciful. Titikshu, tolerant. Sarvadehi Sukhrit, friendly to all living beings. Ajata Shatru, one who has no enemies, one whose enemy has not been born. Shanta, peaceful. Sadhu, faithful to the scriptures. Sadhu Bhushana, adorned with all the qualities of a holy person. Sandesha Dohi Dharmagya, Sadaika Priya Darshana, Dvastaguna Pravahoya, Sondakara Nirodaka. Srila Prabhupada gave the world impeccable instructions on the true Dharma. His appearance is always a source of the highest joy. He conquered the influence of the modes of material nature and dispels the darkness of the ignorance in the heart. Name 99. Sandeshada, one who gives instructions, or one who gives sandesha. Dharmagya, one who knows the true Dharma, devotion to Krishna. Sadaika Priyadarshana, one who looks exceedingly beautiful. Dvastaguna Pravaha, one who has overcome the ways of the material modes. Andhakara Nirodhaka, one who dispels the darkness in the heart. Guru. Vira Sarva Gunopito, Sarva Lukaika Drikprada, Vishnu Jana Priyonityam Ashtotara Shata Shuta. Srila Prabhupada gives spiritual vision to everyone and is therefore always dear to the devotees of the Supreme Lord. He is a true hero endowed with all the best virtues, of which only 108 have been here mentioned. Name 104. Vira, a hero who stands against illusory energy. Sarva Gunopito, endowed with all the best qualities. Sarva Lokaika Drikprada, one who gave spiritual vision to all people regardless of nationality, caste, or faith, opening the path of Krishna consciousness to them. Vishnu Jana Priya, one who is always dear to Vishnu Janas, devotees of the Supreme Lord, and also to Vishnu Jana Swami. 108th name, Ashtutara Shata Shuta, one who is glorified by 108 names and virtues. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.